Culture and strategy are the two things that make your company what it is and make it different from any other organisation. Strategy decides what you choose to do, but culture shapes how you get those things done. Because strategy and culture are so tightly intertwined, it's essential that the two are synergistic and not antagonistic. This is especially true in pharma and medtech companies, where so much depends on the behaviour of bright, educated people. We've all heard the phrase culture eats strategy for breakfast, but it's also true that culture can and should supercharge your strategy. So, if you're a senior executive in a life sciences company, you need to be thinking about how your strategy aligns with your company culture. Of course, the leaders of life science companies all understand the significance of strategy, the consequences of culture, and the importance of the interaction between them. They talk about it all the time. But very few companies are effective at achieving genuine synergy between culture and strategy. Partly, this is because strategy and culture are often put into separate mental boxes by leaders. Strategy is seen as a rigorous, quantitative, rational discipline. Culture is thought of as fluffy, qualitative, illogical, and intangible. When I first began researching strategy in pharmaceutical and medtech companies, I thought of strategy as quite separate from culture. But I quickly learned that strategy and culture are actually two sides of the same coin. Strategy is a way of aligning your organisation to its market environment, and so too is your culture. It's simply that strategy is visible and deliberate, but culture is invisible and pervades the whole organisation. My approach to aligning strategy and culture isn't about radically changing your culture. Anyone who tells you they can do that doesn't understand organisational culture. Instead, I look at them both, I see where they need to align and where there is friction between them. And then I help companies make careful and achievable changes to each so that culture supports strategy and strategy builds on culture. In my work in this area, I've developed effective, practical tools for doing both these things, which I'll share with you. When we work together on aligning culture and strategy, you'll first of all gain a better understanding of what your organisational culture is and how it fits or doesn't fit with your strategy. Then we'll develop and execute a pragmatic programme to align the two. And by doing that, we will first reduce the risk that your culture will damage your strategy. But then we'll realise the synergy between the two, making your strategy more effective and more likely to be executed well. So, if you're responsible for strategy in your company and you want your culture to help and not hinder your strategy, then let's talk. If you'd like to know more about me, my work and how we could work together, then please take a look at my website. Or you could listen to my Darwin's Medicine podcast, watch my YouTube channel, or follow me on Twitter or LinkedIn. Better still, let's have a virtual coffee to talk about how my work can help your business. Please look at the links in the description below.